What got me out of the dark place wasn't a diet. It wasn't a 75-day challenge. It was the power of gentle, consistent, life-giving habits. Walking, not to lose weight, but to reset my nervous system. Hydrating, to give my brain and body what it actually needs to function. Sleeping, to restore what grief and stress had depleted. These are the foundations of health that no supplement or cleanse can replace. Well, hello and welcome back to the Life Strategies Podcast, where we talk about what it really takes to navigate transitions, get unstuck, and live with more faith, hope, and energy. I'm your host, Michelle Jones, and today's episode is for you if you've been running on coffee and fumes, and you're still exhausted by 2 p.m. If you've been telling yourself, I just need to push through, but deep down, you know you're not okay, physically, mentally, or emotionally, then this episode is a gentle wake-up call. Let me tell you about how I found my way back to energy, peace, and momentum after grief, weight gain, and the kind of soul fog that coffee just can't fix. So let me take you back for a moment. After my mom passed away, I went into survival mode. And maybe you've been there too. The kind of grief that changes the rhythm of your body and steals your motivation. I stopped cooking. I stopped walking. I stopped sleeping well. And somewhere in the blur of loss and trying to keep it all together, I gained 20 pounds. Maybe 25. Not because I didn't care, but because I was numbing with comfort foods, chasing just a little bit of relief. And I'll be honest, I stayed in that place for longer than I'd like to admit. Until one morning, after another night of tossing and turning, I looked at myself in the mirror and thought, I don't even recognize this version of me. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't jump into a strict diet. I didn't force myself into the gym. Instead, I started with 3 things: a walk, a glass of water, and a bedtime. That was the beginning of my real reset. Now maybe you're in that same slump. You're tired, you're wired, you're using coffee to survive the day, and then scrolling at midnight because your brain won't shut off. And here's what I've learned. It's not about discipline. It's not about being lazy. It is about your nervous system being on overload and your body not getting the basic inputs it needs to feel safe, steady, and strong. That's why so many of us stay stuck. We're trying to do too much from an empty tank. No amount of motivation can override a body that's malnourished, dehydrated, and sleep deprived. And the worst part is, when you're in that place, you start believing lies. I'm too far gone. I'll never get back on track. This is just who I am now. But that's not the truth. What got me out of the dark place wasn't a diet. It wasn't a 75-day challenge. It was the power of gentle, consistent, life-giving habits. Walking, not to lose weight, but to reset my nervous system. Hydrating, to give my brain and body what it actually needs to function. Sleeping, to restore what grief and stress had depleted. These are the foundations of health that no supplement or cleanse can replace. And once I started to feel better, I started to make better choices. I wanted better food. I had the energy to meal prep. I felt more like me again. And that's when I realized something powerful. The music of my life hadn't stopped. It had just paused. And I had the power to press play again. One step at a time. That is why I created a simple, no-stress, free 5-day challenge that I want to invite you to. It's called the 5-Day Walk, Hydrate, and Sleep Challenge, and it's completely free. For 5 days, I'll guide you through tiny but powerful actions that reset your energy, without any diet rules, complicated trackers, or guilt. Each day, you'll get a short email from me with encouragement and your daily mini mission. Check in with a quick journal prompt or share in the group. Start rebuilding the foundations of a healthy life. Whether you're a busy professional, a tired mom, or simply someone who feels out of rhythm with yourself, this is your reset moment. Use the QR code on the screen or the link in the episode notes to sign up. And no worries if you're listening to this after we've started. I'll have replays and re-entry options as well. I know what it feels like to lose momentum, to look in the mirror and feel like a stranger to yourself, to hit snooze on your dreams because your body just can't keep up. But I also know this: the reset doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be deliberate. Start with one walk, one glass of water, one night of sleep. That's where healing begins. Because when the music restarts, you don't just hear the beat again, you remember who you are. Join the 5-day challenge now, and let's press play on your life again, together. Until next time, this is Michelle Jones with the Life Strategies Podcast. Stay faithful, stay hopeful, and stay in motion. And as always, I wish you faith, hope, and love on your journey. Bye for now. I'll see you next time.